So you will go to your king and what?
Yeah, just banter
Implore him to
first.
curb his violent impulses? At the word of a heroic academic?
You don't usually grace me with your flattery, priest. What merits this attention?
All Rawatai's history is war, same as everyone. If only the world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh, wouldn't that be grand?
I'm content to remain a burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
Okay, cool. Love the banter between the characters in the group. So we're heading to Brackenbury, the last district of this town, and after that we'll finish the quests we have picked up in Copper Lane and in First Fires and also in Andra's Gift. So, Animancer, Nedin. We got different places to visit: Sanitarium, Padrid's house, House Domenel, Raymond Manor, and also Shard Barrel. Yeah, let's
Of course.
do the usual swing around, lap around, go from one side to the other. So, do you mind? I'm rather busy. What are you so busy about? I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. What do you mean about making them stick? Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they are firmly attached. It's separation that leads to the whole spate about soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Waidwen's legacy, maybe even conquer death. That's the theory anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all of the research I need to put it into practice. What exactly do you need? There is a manuscript called the Theorems of the Pangram. It contains research from Pangram's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. Pangram's work is considered to be one of the more daring animancy texts, not something generally circulated among novices, nor easy to get a hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships Whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge, and since she is not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. Maybe she could be persuaded? You're welcome to try, but you wouldn't be the first. Anyway, I should probably get back to my work. Tell me about yourself. I'm an animancer at the Sanitarium. Currently, I'm researching matters related to Waidwen's legacy. We know what the Waidwen's legacy is. Yeah, I don't care much for the term Waidwen's legacy. It reeks of superstition, but it's too prevalent to change at this point. Personally, I like to see people take a more methodical approach to these matters, that rather than throwing up their hands and blaming the gods. Don't think their woodens would see too much fun in that. So, theorems of Panagram. Tell me about them. Pangram was an animancer working in the Deerwood. He had some interesting theories about essence and some rather innovative techniques for studying it. He was able to reattach souls to bodies of the dead, although he wasn't able to prevent his patients from degenerating. He was controversial to say the least, but many are starting to realize that he was merely ahead of his time. What do you mean by degenerating? Well, there seems to be a tiny problem with reattaching souls after death. The bodies will reanimate and may even retain memories and personality, but they develop a hunger for flesh, living soul-infused flesh. Without it, they'd start to devolve, decaying mentally and physically if the process goes too far, which it eventually does. They become mindless corpses, attacking anything that moves. We haven't figured out a way to avoid it. And you wonder why Grimda won't share this research with you? This sounds like necromancy. Nonsense. Necromancy is magic. This is science. So a clear line between the two. Magic, science, same thing. Why doesn't Grimda lend you the books you need? The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rather protective of its books, especially the rarer ones, and Grimda is particular. She hates animancy, thinks it's dangerous. I don't see how you can run the greatest library in Deerwood and be so adverse to spread of knowledge and research. But I have never understood these religious types. Some knowledge is best kept under lock and key. I'd like to know more about the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. You will find it in Copper Lane District. It's dedicated to the God of Secrets and Revelation. Most importantly, it houses the largest and most expensive library in Deerwood. Well, that settles it. We simply must go there. Go to see it, right? What are the Elder Archives? The Elder Archive hold the rarest, most arcane and most powerful text in the Deerwood. Think of it as the inner sanctum of Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Needless to say, you need Grimda's permission to enter. That's all I wanted to ask. Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Immadal? I don't know who you're talking about, but I work with theories, not rocks and potsherds. I will leave you alone. Farewell. So... okay, go to the halls in Copper Lane. Nope. 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 What was the quest for? The quest for Scepter? Oh, tasks. Take the scepter pieces to Nance in Brackenbury Sanitarium. Okay. Nance. That was Nedin. Okay, so the Sanitarium. Let's visit the Sanitarium. Let's enter. Okay. So large house, cool.
Keeping an
wonder
eye
if
out.
we should sneak in case we find something hidden. It's not stealing. Yeah, it's not stealing. Can be useful, why not?
I'm on the trail.
Sneak. Do that. Animancer? Yep. Noble. Take Audmer. So let's speak to this guy, can we? Can't. Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Not very quiet. We have heard that one a couple of times.
Hello.
Ooh, I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. What do you do here? I'm an animaster, used to venture on all kinds of underfunded and ill-fated trips out of the expedition hall when I was your age, but lately I found research better suited to my current pace. I'd like to know more about the Sanitarium. It's the official center of animancy in Defiance Bay, founded in 2729, and before you get saucy, no, I wasn't around at that time. It was built to treat ailments of the soul, mind and soul, important sort of place to have in a growing city, and its construction marked the end of the Animancy slowdown and followed the Bale Ridge accident. A terrible setback for the discipline. A researcher working outside the Bale Marsh shattered the soul of dozens volunteers. Of course, we will never know exactly what went wrong because the mob tore him to pieces. This mishap bears some of the blame for the slower pace of research in the 2.5 decades that followed, but it also helped concentrate practicing animancers here in Defiance Bay. Okay, so Metal sent me that shatty old fishwife been blabbing about me, I see. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much salt in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you got. Metal told you true, I'll buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. I will take it off you for 500. Nonsense. This could easily be repaired by someone with the proper skills. I got the skills alright, and you know more than the average relic hunter I see. Making it whole again is a matter of alchemy, expensive alchemy. I got to soak the broken ends in fiend's blood, compound to reconnect them, never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. I could do it to tune of 1800 pence. Yeah, put the scepter back together. I expect you want to watch and see what your money is put to good use. Better get comfortable then. After what feels like hours, she returns to the main hall with you and presents the scepter. Looking at it, you never know it's been broken in the first place. This may be the finest work I have done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. Take good care of it. So we gain experience, and we got a scepter. So we didn't sell it, we got it instead. Ah, damn. Hmm. Yeah, we need enchantment skills. Enchant. Yeah. Maximum enchantment reach for Whispers of Genwood? Really? 8 of 14. Enchant. Select a recipe. Maximum. Game. Yeah, okay. Enchanting requirement not met. Not enough money to add legendary. Okay, cool. Might have to start enchanting stuff. Reflex and healing received. Yeah, that's right. Didn't equip it. Clandestine cargo is complete. Let's slow down.
Let's keep quiet. Let's keep quiet.
Okay. So on to next room. So the basement then.
I shall be discreet.
Cool place. A lot of doors. Modred. Is this stealing? Yeah, it's stealing. Let's talk to him. An Anzamancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you, mingled perplexity and irritation.
Welcome.
Can I help you? What are you working on? My area of focus is Victs. More specifically, how to cure them. What's a Vict? A hollowborn who received a transplanted animal soul during infancy. One of Animance's early efforts to cure the legacy, if not a successful one. They show signs of developmental abnormalities throughout their childhood, but when they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of cure. Transplanting animal souls into children seems like an odd solution. The Animancers were trying to do something about the crisis, better than letting it swallow a generation of children. And despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it the salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of the surroundings of their families. The complications don't begin until puberty, but that's when the incompatibilities between body and soul take shape. Children become violent, ravenous. But we paid dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down Animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took calling it a cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it, but we wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help, and we did the best we could. I just still don't know if it absolves us. Why do you study Victs? What kind of question is that? You think of all the families that could be healed and the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? Animancy has an answer here, I know it. It's simply a matter of working it out. I see. Good, he looks eager to return to his work. Just looking around. Then be quick about it and don't touch anything. The Sanitarium has a lax visitor policy, but I don't. Who that? Bella Say.
How do you do?
Bella Sesh? Eccosi, here I am, looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakenings, sublimating pre-awakened souls. That has been one of Animance's greatest successes, and I'm working on a method to replicate the process of awakened souls. But the truth is that I found new suitable subjects here. Wadewan's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revua with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of past life. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study. I'm afraid I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. But I thank you for the offer, Aloth. Something else you need? I'd like to know more. Whoa. It is a dynamic and respected field. Even the Bale Reach incident did little to slow it. People in republics are more accepting of risk, less superstitious, ready to try anything that shows promise. It's a shame that so many here are hostile towards animancy. It is, but such is the way of the Deerwood. The people are fierce about their sovereignty, but they are not so independent from their Adarian brothers, their Glanfaddens neighbors, as they would like to think. They rely too much on the mysterious workings of the gods and fear the advances they need. Okay, goodbye. Like the torture stuff they have. Guards. And a door with a key.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to
Nothing.
ourselves.
Nothing. Sometimes we get people in there trying to make trouble for the Animancers. I wouldn't mind being better armed. So what if it makes clients... I never thought I'd be taking orders from a talking statue. No, neither did I. So we can't go any further in this house. So let's get back up.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah. We are working on it. One step at a time, one step at a time. Fast mode. So next up, Hadrit's house. Oh, nobles. Okay, fountain. Agents. Okay, we got... Okay, it's stealing.
Let's keep quiet.
Curran.
Good day, stranger.
The Orlan man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hair stands nearly on end, and his ears prick up as you approach. You carry whispers, Cadnua, gilded whale, old voices indeed. How did you know? As a cipher, it's my job to know these things. You carry the whiff of ancients. What else can you tell me? Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. My duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. What brings you to Dunrid Row? It looks as though you could use some help. What are you so busy with? Hollowborn, growing unrest and ever-present political intrigues. With so many missing souls, missing persons are the least of our concerns these days. Tell me more about your skills. I check for soul connections, looking for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things, particularly where people of power and influence are concerned. I'm a cipher in Air Clamfath. We were once known as Brishalgwyn Mind Hunters. Nice title, but yes, but it wasn't until the Animancers began working with some kind of 40 years ago that we truly understood our powers. Now we make some of the best detectives in the world. Tracing souls, we can look at a person and see where they have been, or look at a weapon and see who has touched it. Useful for solving crimes, as you can imagine. But it looks like as though you could use some help. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Dunrid Row ears only. A civilian would never need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. Okay, so we have to speak to Lady Webb. Okay, it's stealing. So where can we find this lady then? In the back room? Shh. Nothing hidden. Nope. So agents. Shh. Ooh, key lock, key lock. I'm not going to lockpick anything. Agents. Let's go upstairs. Okay. It's a lot of agents. If Lady Webb wants to see you, she will send for you. So we can't just get inside. That's unfortunate.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
No hidden
is
doors.
Not very quiet.
Okay. So that's it for this house, I think. I've spoken to everybody we can speak to, or at least every unique name. So next up is House Domenel.
Hail and well night.
I don't recognize you. What business do you have with Host Domenel? Tell me about Host Domenel. It's an old respected family. Much of Defiant's base prosperity is due to Domenel business. Oh well, I will see you out. Okay, those guys, they didn't let us through.
I'll see what I can find.
Nothing on the side. Okay, so it may be a quest or something. I don't know. Let's check the side. Pick some flowers before we go inside the house. Huh. That's strange. What happens if we go inside from the front? So Raymond, servant, guard. Servant, stealing.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea. Which
Okay.
is not
Lynette Raymond. Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his books. Okay. I thought she was like a unique character. Or unique named character at least.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark.
That should have like some dialogue. Lord Raymond.
Good day to you.
If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself. I am lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you will be off. Okay. Busy guy, busy guy. Upstairs. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I will have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted on the upper floor. Go back downstairs. Not going to start a ruckus or anything like that. So quick save. Let's press this one. Ooh. Toss a grappling hook. And climb the rope. Continue. Okay, so we're inside.
Keeping an eye out.
I wonder if it's a good plan to open the door. Okay, so quick save maybe. Yep, let's open. Whoa.
That's unusual.
Come on. Really? Come on. I just wanted to kill them fast, but apparently they're beefier than I thought. I'm just going to find out if it's worth it.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Oh. Fine large shield. Sure. Took some damage. Heart of the White March. Use like this were once believed to attract dragons.
It's like an adherent to go down fast.
Yep. Let's quick load. I'm going to...
Of course.
And what does the flame reveal?
Let's kill them again. Why not? Or is it possible to just sneak into that room? We've got the best sneaking ability. Stealth 0, 2, 2, 4.
Ready, Watcher.
So 4. Best ability. Oh my god. Really? Okay.
Of course.
Please stand in the corner.
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
Open the door. Okay, it didn't notice us that time. So when the second guard has moved past, we'll try to sneak up to
Take a look at this.
the lantern.
Let's see this stubborn bastard.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't have
How may I
lock-picking
help?
qualities. Because that's Aloth. Damn. Quick load again. Hello, Yami. How are you today? God damn.
Of course.
Trying to sneak past these guards, but I'm failing miserably. So I only got
How may I help?
Aloth with
Indeed.
lock-picking skill. Okay, so when that guard walks back again, I will go for the chest. Come on, return. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. No. Yeah, let's fight it. I don't care.
I wonder what this is.
Surprise.
Settle!
Sorry,
Of
dude.
course.
Okay. So let's wait for a second guard. We didn't lose any rep from doing that, right?
Brave thou Phelon.
I have
Whip.
How may I
Okay,
help?
so only Aloth. Slow down.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
There. Okay. You can't disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? Huh. No. Let's
I
wait.
shall be discreet.
Okay, let's trigger it. Take it.
Oh,
Okay.
there.
I think that works. Okay. What's in this room? Guards. Okay, now. Can you please kill him? Come on. Nice.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll have it in no time.
Open.
The work of a moment. Keeping an eye out.
Oh, lockpicks. Good. Nice. Oh no, no, no. Closed door. So I'm stealing a lot of stuff at the moment. Haven't been doing almost any stealing during this playthrough at all. But that looked important. So we got the shard barrel. Tavern maybe? Okay, we got the wrist one. Oh, did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere with that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you are here about, then save yourself the trouble. What are you talking about? If you have to ask, then obviously not here to shake me down. Cyril's courtesans over at the Salty Mass in Anders Gift. We've been working together for over a year now. I find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor, send him her way. They have a good time and Cyril takes her fee and a little extra. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us. And these lords and ladies never notice anything missing. Go on. Anyway, we all split the bounty until a week ago. She takes a necklace of some noble. It's an Ingvithan medallion, damn near priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. I will see about getting the medallion from Cyril. You'll find her at the Salty Mass. The only way anyone sees her these days is by paying, so you will have to go through Maya. But whatever you do, please don't hurt her. Well, I've already visited her. Okay, Nantan. And Ingrid? Cool. Begging your pardon. Oh, it's you. It's good to see you well. We have had a few rough days here, but then we found this place and they were kind enough to hire us both. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you have done. Cool. Cool. Scarium.
Good day, stranger.
Well, Matt, what brings you to the Shard Barrel? It's my retirement. Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenbury saw more ship traffic, but it fell out of use when the area became mostly residential. I inherited it from some great uncle who never had any luck pawning it off on my cousins. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenbury. The nobles come to unwind and kith from other districts come to mingle. We get a few rough types too, but they behave in here. Besides, the coin is as good as anyone else. Who are you? I was a cartographer for the Duke for decades. Crossed the White March half a dozen times and mapped most of the ruins of Thane Bog. A good career, but one suited to younger men. When I came back to Defiance Bay for good, Cliver and a few other friends in the Knights helped me get the rights to refurbish this place. There's strong ale, quality entertainment, and a fresh sea breeze. What more could a man want? Farewell. I'm not going to buy anything from him or rest. So it's stealing. Let's go down. Let's check out the cellar. The basement. Bandits and a bandit leader. Really? Just talking in the open like this? Just having a chat with my associates. Okay. Okay, couldn't do anything with them.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah. Got it. Jeez, a noble, pirate, Marith. Whoa. Ka-ching. I'm going to speak with her soon. Locked and stealing. Okay, so Marith. We don't know each other, stranger. Best keep it that way. What brings you to the Shard Barrel? What's it look like? Good wine and a little peace and quiet? And Scarion doesn't ask too many questions. You don't seem like a Brackenbury local. I'm a sailor and a liberator of certain goods. And the nice things about the snobs here is that they are usually too polite to ask more. I will be going. I want to speak to her. Okay. Not as... Not too shabby, these guys. So we have found a couple of new quests. I think we've visited all the houses. Yeah. I think that's it for the last district. I'm going to head back to Copper Lane and complete some quests. Yeah, Copper Lane it is.